Welcome to today's episode of Saving Our Future. Today we have some guest speakers who are going to tell us about some raptor rescues, safety tips, and furry 8-legged critters. Our first speakers are here to tell us about a rescued bald eagle and the people who saved it. Please welcome Kelsey and Judah. At Hawk Creek, they had a once-in-a-lifetime chance to take care of a young bald eagle. Because on July 18th, an unhealthy juvenile bald eagle was found. He went to Jamestown Veterinary Hospital. He got medical help from Dr. Celine. He had ate some poisoning, possibly lead. After 10 days of diligent care, he was moved to Hawk Creek for further health. The young bald eagle was placed in their flight cage to regain his strength. Hawk Creek staff, along with rescuers, returned him to his home territory on August 17, 2013. We would like to thank Connie Adams of the NYSDCE, Dr. Celine of Jamestown Veterinary Hospital, Joe Muscarella, and Rose Freeman, the rescuers of the bald eagle. Thank you, Kelsey and Jada. Wow, poisonous can be very dangerous to our national symbol and other birds as well. Our next speakers are here to share the story of an adult red-tailed hawk that was found injured and rehabilitated. Please welcome Gabriel Cameron. A red-tailed hawk found flightless at a construction site in ankle-deep water with a left dislocated shoulder. Later, when Panay Otis found the red-tailed hawk, the red-tailed hawk was nicknamed Tiger because of his feisty personality. Tiger's wings slowly improved. It was decided in mid-January that his flight abilities would be tested. When Tiger finally flew, the staff was very proud of him. On February 6th, the man that saved him, also known as Panay Otis, citizen came off, and Tiger was finally freed into the forest. Thank you, Gabriel Cameron, for that interesting story. It's a good thing that hawk was found. Now we would like to welcome Colby, Angie, and Riley with another story about a red-tailed hawk, but this one was an ibis that fell on its nest. A family found a red-tailed ibis. They took him to Hawk Creek. When he was there, the staff found maggots in his head. The veteran used a heating pad because he was cold. However, the chick was not moving a muscle. Later, he opened one eye, so they planned a surgery immediately. After the surgery, Dr. Matthew Donald, DVM, planned a checkup to see if he was healthy. Later on, they started to notice that his right eye began to be cloudy. So after the test results, they found out that his right eye was permanently blind. Now for sure he can't survive in the wild. After the staff said he was not going to survive in the wild, they transported him somewhere for a wildlife education. Thank you, Colby, Angie, Riley. It's a great thing that such a caring person found that little red tail. Next, we have Matthew and Anthony to talk about some furry little creatures, the 8-leg. Hello. In Oklahoma, you may see a male tarantula by the road. Not much a female because they'll be that, but sometimes they'll be by their burrow, and other times they'll be protecting their eggs. The tarantulas don't also have venom. They have venom, but also they have special hairs. If you become in contact with them, you can have eye damage or skin irritation. Watch out for spider rings because they are as small as a dime. Females may eat the male after breeding. The female may live up to 15 to 20 years. They can lay 300 to 400 eggs at once. They also have they have different shapes and sizes and different colors. Thank you, Matthew and Anthony, for that creepy calling information. Hope those spiders stay off the roads. Our final guests today are going to share a very good tip about birds and new windows. Welcome, Bailey and Grace. Hello. Studies show that 1 billion birds die because of crashing into windows. Birds crash into windows because they don't see it, or it is reflecting a tree which they think they can land in. If you have a bird, the location of your bird feeder is very important.
If you have a bird feeder, it should be against the window or at least 30 feet away from your window. It should be at least 30 feet away because the bird may miss your feeder and it may hit your window.
A bird may fly into your window, but it can't get enough speed to hurt itself.
With just a few changes, you can create a safe place for birds.
Thank you so much, Bailey Grace. We never knew that clean windows could be so dangerous. That concludes today's episode of Saving Our Future. Thank you for joining us and come back next time for more fascinating information about animals and our efforts to save and protect them. Welcome to today's episode of Saving Our Future. Today we have some guest speakers who are going to tell us some efforts to save 4 different wildlife species.
Our first speakers are here to tell us about sage grouse and what they need to survive. Please welcome Haley, Ira, and Caitlin.
Hi. Sage grouse hens that live and nest in sagebrush have more than twice the success rate of those forced to find other homes. Today, only half of the sage-grouse's habitat is still intact, so now we wish to save these creatures. Sage-grouse cannot live in this environment if there is no healthy grasslands. Please help ranchers save sage-grouse. You can help by not hunting sage-grouse and help plant grasslands.
Bureau of Land Management and U.S. Services have been working to protect these lands. Now they are working to ensure the Farm Bill Mountains that continues to provide farmers to protect the farmlands.
Thank you, Haley, Ira, and Caitlin. That is some great information about sage grouse.
Our next pair of speakers is going to explain us about wolverines and what they are now facing. Please welcome Krista and Mary Jane.
Wolverine is an interesting animal. For instance, did you know that a female wolverine doesn't reproduce every year? And if it does, it requires 20 feet of snow. Wolverines are found in the Sierra Nevada mountains, the Cascades, and the Rocky Mountains. But without efforts by people, they might just disappear. Sadly, they have been killed for their fur and now are almost gone. Because the wolverine is an endangered species, in 2010 the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service proposed an act to protect them. This is now a law in 48 states. Hopefully it will save the wolverines. Thank you, Kristen and Mary Jane, for that interesting information. Wow, we are so lucky. So there's people out there that care so much.
Now we would like to welcome Luke, Harley, Maddie, and Dylan, who are going to explain some efforts to keep Canada lynx from falling into extinction.
Here are some facts about the zoo and Canada lynxes. Today the zoo is accredited by the Feline Conservation Federation, also known as the FCF. They also got a baby Canada lynx kitten. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, also known as the USFWS, lists Canada lynxes in 48 states, so breeding and capture are necessary.
Hawk Creek is starting a breeding program to get the numbers back up again to save this magnificent species, because there are less than 450 captive wildcats in the U.S.
They are beginning a plan to ensure their future. There are less than 450 Canada lynx in the lower United States. As if in a low population, new fears arise to the lynx.
Our country only found 2 breeders other than our male Kodiak. The most distressing part of this all is that Kodiak was very bound to one of the females and still cries out for her.
Thank you, Luke, Harley, Maddie, and Dylan. We never knew that the Canada lynx were in so much trouble.
Our final guests today are going to share some very special information about some golden eagles. Welcome, Stacy, Savannah, and Ashlyn.
Hello.
The golden eagles are one of the biggest birds in Northern America, but they are on the endangered list. Hawk Creek is a place where they take care of birds. At Hawk Creek Wildlife Center, staff was honored to take care of 2 non-releasable golden eagles in Cherokee Canyon. Cherokee had her first baby, Legacy. In 2011, Hawk Creek staff sent Legacy to the World Bird Sanctuary in Missouri for survival training. She was released in January 2012. Cherokee Canyon had another Heritage. When Heritage grows up, he will be sent to the World Bird Sanctuary for survival training.
Thank you, Stacy, Savannah, and Ashley. Legacy and Heritage are very special golden eagles. That concludes today's episode of Saving Our Future. Thank you for joining us, and come back tomorrow for some more fantastic information about animals and efforts to save and protect them.
We would like to give a big thank you to Lori who gave us these articles. Thank you, Lori!
Our